to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Travel like a dawn, I'm a traveling man. LAX, I'm the Baltimore, the landing in France. Raising shows, yeah.
The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. A big play there on the first play of the game. 51 yards on the ground. Yardage-wise, he's in the top handful of backs in the league so far this season. A great run there.
He's going to love that standing when it comes to contract time. But even more so, his team loves it because he gives them an identity and sets a tone.
Right back to Jeanty on first down. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll go again with Jeanty. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
Quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. They'll try to run for it with Jeanty. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage. There's just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down. They'll go. Here's Jeanty. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Jeanty is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense.
No gain on
They'll
the
have
play.
2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
2-yard line.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? 3rd and goal. Here's a toss to Jeanty, headed right. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
And now I live it. They need a gift.
13 day. You're not even set. Someone shot.
They snap it to Smith. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Raiders take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Raiders 7, Saints 0.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Ready.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. And clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Saints first down.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
We'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. A nice throw right there. And Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. This guy's getting the victory last week. And he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Saints. Chris Olave, his second touchdown on the season. And the Saints are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of. That so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. People kiss it on the ground.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. They called the corner blitz, and Roger McCreary, he got in there and earned the sack.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run. And obviously, ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
Man, it's caught inside the 10. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They give him a gain of 38.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now back to throw. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Saints have taken the lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
And his kick is no good. It's an early miss. We'll see if that has any ramifications later here as the afternoon wears on. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
For Las Vegas, about set to begin the drive. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up, then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost a potential point. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
On first down, it's Genty. There's a nice move. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 5.
Slow ball.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. Pass complete right side to Bowers. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13.
The score, Raiders 14, Saints 13.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time they looked at repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, New Orleans. Trey Palmer, 81 yards. And the Saints have retaken the lead.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Have 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Saints 19, Raiders 14.
Ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
Trey Palmer. On the return, the Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Every time I start to believe something's taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't take child and let me be.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Once again, it's Genty. And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Catch left. Here we go. No ball.
Play action. It's Smith. Now he's going to step up and run. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get this right past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Gino going to hand it to Genty. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. The Raiders had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
The Raiders on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. He'll try and do this himself. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on fourth down conversions. And here we go again. Pass right side caught by Thornton. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. What a time for his first catch as they get the conversion on fourth.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. A run straight ahead with Genty. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Up the middle, it's Genty. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a third and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
It's third and 2.
Off of play action, here's Smith. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Dante Thornton laying himself out in the end zone. And the Raiders have yet again retaken the lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
As the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he will take this one all the way back inside the 35-yard line.
But when the highlight is shown of this play, all attention is going to be on the person running with the football. But how about the group as a whole? Setting up that big-time return, yardage that we won't even account for in the box score, may help them win the game.
That's caught. It's a rookie from Alabama. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up second down.
6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Okay, ready?
He'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down back on the 35-yard line. Tyree Wilson using that athletic ability to make the play. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Back to throw now on first down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quarterback in 1-on-1. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll throw now on the final play. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half.
22, Raiders 21.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 24. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. Most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That is caught. And he is going to have a Saints first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. Trying the left side with Kamara. We'll get this to about the 38. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
19 Tigers, 19 Tigers.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Now he'll tuck this and run. They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
60 Vikings, 6-2.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
7-yard gain.
Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
I like the call on 3rd and 2. They were geared up to stop the run. I like the fact they just hit it quick. Little slant route. All about timing there, partner.
And the timing, everything well executed. Max Crosby, the one who got in there for the stop. From the 46, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk, trap 60, trap 60.
He'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 24-yard line. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
22 yards. First down, New Orleans.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He completes it to Olave. And he'll be touchdown in the end, but a big play on that one.
3 more yards.
Oh, nice job there moving the ball. Right at the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get into big dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now a look, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to
second down and goal.
They'll look to throw here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Trey Palmer with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Saints take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And the lead is up to 8. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. And guess what? The ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Here we go. 390%.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for him.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10.
390%. 2%.
A first carry for Tyler Algier. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Jack's left. Jack 58.
Now Smith. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
It's a gain of
A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Smith going to move him around. A give out of the gun to Genty. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Now Gino.
2nd and 10.
Completes this one to Thornton. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
Raiders, first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
You're not liking the look. They'll change the play. A run out of the gun with Genty. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 129 yards rushing for them now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
First and goal, a touchdown and a two-point conversion here are musts. Geno now to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here we go. 390%. Daytona. Tango. Switch. On.
They'll try to punch it in with Jeanty. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Jeanty, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
The Raiders will line up.
Geno's going to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jonas Sanker. And the Saints are right back in this football game.
Raiders 27.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure they're ready to get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And the Saints.
This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it. Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know the securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Well, that'll be incomplete. Boy, took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw here. Finds his man. That's Olave on the crossing route. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 34-yard line. Inside of 2 minutes remaining in a 2-point ball game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's Olave bringing in another one. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
The tight end is certainly in position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath, If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Kamara is in. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it might seal the deal as that makes it a two-score game here with not a lot of time remaining. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Here's first and 10.
No balls. Here we go, here we go. 49, flip it off, 49.
Smith to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Hold it. Hey, go flip her up,
Smith's going to throw it. Open man down the field. It's Bowers. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They need to score, and score quick. One timeout remaining. Final minute. First and 10.
26-yard line.
Banjo.
Smith. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And he takes a shot on the release as this would be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely four-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down.
Middle. Hey, trio left.
Here's Smith. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up for the first and goal.
On the give, Genty. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Second down, goal to go.
It's a loss of 1.
Smith now to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hand steam ready.
No doubt about it.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And the lead is down to 2. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. So 20 seconds remain. It'll come down to this. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So 20 seconds remain. It'll come down to this. And the Saints are going to get to this one. So that should about do it. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. Whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the